Hello, my name is Kimberly Chambers, and I'm going to talk about my definition of children's literature and how it has changed after visiting somewhere that really gave me a new eye opening view. So, first of all, my prior definition of children's literature is literature that is from birth to 13 years old. And it has a specific reading expectation and reasoning behind it. Literature can be used to focus on a specific phonics skill. It can be used for informational purposes, for biographies, history purposes, and so much more. And children's literature promotes imagination and gets children to think, learn, and have fun while they're doing it. I do agree with that definition still, but has definitely grown into something more after what I've experienced. So I originally thought about going to like the Ben Franklin Institute or observing clothing stores to see what I could find and observe. I was asking for some help from some friends, some ideas, and my one girlfriend who has a 3-year-old daughter, I call her my niece, her name's Harper, she's adorable, loves this place called the Pop Shop, and it's in Medford, New Jersey. And she's like, well, they have something called Fairy Tale Nights. And I was like, oh, that sounds so awesome. And she's like, yeah, like, this Friday coming up, and this was prior this week, they're having something for Fancy Nancy. And I was like, oh, like, I know Fancy Nancy. I love Fancy Nancy. I love reading it to the kids because I was just previously in a first grade classroom over in Clayton, New Jersey for my practicum. And I was like, that would be awesome. Like, I could experience children's literature, happening. They have a girl that comes in dressed as Fancy Nancy. And I will actually show you some pictures. So this is what the Pop Shop looks like. It is pretty much like a cotton candy, like Candyland atmosphere. It's got like the tile floors. It's got like the 60s kind of chairs. It's got like a nice little bar, balloons at the top. And they're really known for like their grilled cheeses and just like such a kid-friendly atmosphere. They also have awesome milkshakes. I got this milkshake. It's called the Oreo cheesecake with marshmallow. It was amazing. So if you've never been there, I definitely recommend going. But anyway, so when I went there, the kids were so happy to see this character to life, pretty much. A couple of the books, I don't know if you ever heard of it, but she's an author named Jane O'Connor. So this is one of the books. It's called Bonjour Butterfly. It's about like dancing, really relatable to children, I would say, from like 3 years old to about 7 or 8. This one says, see the future. I had a little girl named Gabby in my first grade in Clayton, and she had a really bad stutter, and she would love to read Fancy Nancy. It really just brought her comfort and joy. So it was really awesome to see these little children being so excited to hear these stories being read by Fancy Nancy herself. This is one of the pictures of Fancy Nancy hugging one of the girls. And you can just see how happy and like satisfied they are to see this character that they enjoy reading and like relating to these experiences in real life. And here's another picture of the little girls at the table, and she's reading to them. So this whole experience really made me realize that children's literature is so much more than just words. It really is like an experience that stays with them and that shapes how their future is going to be. You can just tell the way that these children react and how much it truly means to them and how much it really shapes and, encourages them to grow. So I wouldn't just classify children's literature as, categories of books and, you know, a specific phonics skill. I feel like it all equals back to a bigger picture, and that is the experience that comes with it. And I believe the definition that I'm looking for and that I've changed is children's literature is words and books that actually make a detrimental change and like difference in a child's life. Because, you know, experiencing what I did on Friday, I could tell that it wasn't just books to these children. It was actually, you know, more than that. It was something that they could look forward to and something that they loved. Um, so, yeah, I definitely have a more understanding of what children's literature is, and that it really isn't just reading. It's so much deeper than that. Thank you.